OnePager enables you to set up a visual for a recurring purpose and then pull in periodic updates as you need them from your source file. There are generally two scenarios where you will need to pull changes in from your source document in order to update your OnePager view, and they're both executed in the same way whether you're using MS Project or Excel. Scenario 1 is when you're first bringing new data into OnePager, and Scenario 2 is when you've already set up and/or customized your initial view, and you're simply looking to add a new snapshot. When you bring your data into a OnePager project view for the first time, or even with a new snapshot, it is likely that you'll recognize you've pulled in too many line items from your source plan and you want to remove some, or maybe that some of your dates or other data is incorrect. In either situation, step 1 will be to toggle back to your source document to make changes or corrections. You may change some no's to yeses, some yeses to no's in your flag column. You may make some changes to correct dates, durations, predecessor tasks, etc. Once you think your source document is correct, you'll launch the OnePager Start screen by pushing the OnePager Pro or Express button. Since we want to make updates, we're going to select the Update button. When the next page pops, we'll ensure we've got the correct OnePager project view we're looking to update in the drop-down. If we need to change it, click the drop-down and browse to the appropriate project view. OnePager will remember what designator column our visual keys off, so our task selection should already be correct. We're looking to update the snapshot that we just created, so in the Snapshot Date section, we're going to select Replace Existing Snapshot at Date. If we're trying to update our last snapshot and we already have more than one, make sure the latest snapshot is selected in the drop-down. For Replace mode, we can either choose Dates and Progress or All Properties. Dates and Progress will essentially update the flag column value, yeses and nos, all date columns, % complete progress values if they are present, and any column being used to drive conditional formatting. All Properties will take a fresh look at all of the columns mapped into our OnePager project view. All Properties Confirm will prompt you for each difference in data that it sees between your source file and your OnePager view, and you will confirm or deny OnePager from making those changes one at a time. When you finally hit Replace Dates, OnePager will refresh your OnePager view and you will see the updates within your document. The second scenario, creating a new snapshot, has a slightly different sequence. I'll start with the sample view that I have open that contains a single snapshot noted in the footer. I can tell this because in my View tab within my Snapshot Navigation section, my Previous and Next buttons are grayed out, and I have a single snapshot date listed if I click my List All button. Let's pretend that I presented this view last week in my weekly executive meeting, and I've been making changes to my source document for the past week in the form of duration changes and date movements out into the future. Now I'm preparing for this week's instance of my meeting, and I need to pull in the changes that have accumulated into my OnePager view. I'll follow the same path to update my existing OnePager view. However, this time, when I get to the Snapshot Date section in page 2 of the form, I'm going to select the radio button for New Snapshot and put today's date in since today is the date of my meeting. When I click New, OnePager will pull in the changes from my source document that I've inflicted over the last week and present me with a new snapshot. The new snapshot date is noted again in the footer. In my View tab, I can now navigate between snapshots by using my Previous and Next buttons, or by clicking the List All button. Updating your OnePager views in the form of snapshots is unique to OnePager and allows you to create a cataloged history of how your initiative has evolved over time. However, if you prefer to have just one snapshot and always conduct the replace function, that's okay too. Anything in the Insert tab is something that you can add to individual snapshots to let them stand on their own if the voiceover isn't an option or if you need to reference your notes later. Please visit our other videos at chroniclegraphics.com/support. You can also call us at the number shown or email us at support@chroniclegraphics.com or sales@chroniclegraphics.com, and we'll be happy to assist you.